The movie opens with Jerry Lane, Brad Pitt, a retired UN investigator, spending a peaceful morning in Philadelphia with his wife, Karen Murray Enos, and their daughters, Rachel Abigail Hargrove, and Connie Sterling Gerrans. Life seems normal as they prepare for their day, but soon, the tranquility is shattered. News reports hint at escalating tensions and strange outbreaks, though the Lanes aren't aware of the extent of the chaos about to unfold. While stuck in traffic, suddenly, all hell breaks loose. Helicopters zoom overhead, and the city is plunged into chaos. Out of nowhere, people begin attacking each other, fast-moving, viciously aggressive figures that infect others with just one bite. These aren't typical slow zombies. They're terrifyingly fast and infectious within seconds of a bite. As people panic, Jerry's survival instincts kick in. He orders his family into the car and speeds through the crumbling city streets, narrowly escaping the growing swarm. In the chaos, Jerry calls his former UN colleague Thierry Umutoni, Fana Maquena, who offers the Lanes extraction as the outbreak spreads globally. However, the streets are too dangerous to remain in, and Jerry decides to seek refuge in nearby Newark, New Jersey. They find shelter in an apartment with a local couple and their young son, Tommy Fabrizio Guido, as the night falls. But it's only a temporary reprieve. Jerry realizes that it's only a matter of time before the zombies breach the building. He tries to convince Tommy's parents to leave with them, warning them that staying is a death sentence. Despite the looming danger, Tommy's father refuses to abandon their home. As expected, chaos soon erupts. The building is overrun by zombies, forcing Jerry and his family to flee toward the roof to await their rescue. During the escape, the zombies attack and kill Tommy's parents, but Jerry saves Tommy, who joins their desperate flight to the roof. There, a military helicopter, dispatched by Thierry, rescues them just in time. From above, they watch as Newark is completely overrun. The Lanes are airlifted to a U.S. Navy vessel stationed in the Atlantic Ocean, one of the last safe havens as cities around the world fall to the infection. The ship is home to a group of scientists and military personnel frantically trying to understand the outbreak. Among them is Drive, Andrew Fassbach, Elise Gabel, a virologist who believes the key to stopping the outbreak lies in identifying the virus origin. Fassbach explains that finding patient zero may allow them to develop a vaccine. However, space on the ship is limited, and Jerry's family is only allowed to stay if he agrees to accompany Fassbach on a dangerous mission to find the source of the infection. Reluctantly, Jerry accepts, knowing it's the only way to keep his family safe. Their journey takes them to Camp Humphreys in South Korea, where the first known report of zombies emerged. The moment they land, they are immediately attacked by zombies. Amidst the chaos, a terrified Fassbach slips and accidentally shoots himself dead, leaving Jerry to take the lead. The team is rescued by U.S. soldiers stationed at the base, led by Captain Speak, James Badge Dale. The soldiers explain that the outbreak began with a doctor who was infected and brought the virus to the base. Jerry also meets a former CIA officer, David Morse, imprisoned at the base for his role in assisting North Korea's extreme response to the outbreak. In a cryptic conversation, the ex-CIA officer tells Jerry about Israel, hinting that they knew of the outbreak before anyone else and built massive walls to protect themselves. Intrigued by the tip, Jerry and his team fly to Jerusalem, where Jürgen Warmbrunn, Ludi Boken, a Mossad official, explains how Israel intercepted early communications about the zombie pandemic. In response, the Israeli government built huge walls around the city, successfully keeping the infected at bay while offering asylum to refugees. Initially, it seems like Jerusalem is a rare success story, a sanctuary amidst the global chaos. However, as the celebrations inside the walls grow louder, they draw the attention of the zombie horde outside. The zombies, drawn by the noise, start to pile up against the wall, and in a horrifying sequence, they manage to scale the barrier. Jerusalem, once secure, is quickly overrun. Jerry, now accompanied by Segan, Daniela Kurtish, a tough Israeli soldier, fights his way through the city. During the chaos, Segan is bitten by a zombie. Thinking fast, Jerry amputates her hand to prevent the infection from spreading, saving her life. Jerry and Segan barely escape Jerusalem and board a commercial airliner. Exhausted and bloodied, they think they've finally found a moment of safety, but it is short-lived. During the flight, a stowaway zombie emerges, attacking passengers and causing a devastating outbreak on the plane. Jerry makes a desperate decision. He detonates a grenade to blow a hole in the cabin, expelling the zombies from the plane. The explosion, however, cripples the aircraft, which crash lands in the wilderness. Miraculously, Jerry and Segan survive, though Jerry is gravely injured. After regaining consciousness, Jerry and Segan reach their destination, a World Health Organization (WHO) facility in Cardiff, Wales. The WHO doctors, including Peter Capaldi, Ruth Nega, and Pier Francesco Favino, treat Jerry's injuries and listen to his observations. Jerry theorizes that the zombies are ignoring individuals who are either sick or injured because they are unsuitable hosts for the virus. He proposes that a curable pathogen could be used as a form of camouflage to protect people from zombie attacks. However, the samples they need to test this theory are located in a zombie-infested section of the facility. Despite his injuries, Jerry volunteers to retrieve the samples. Alongside Segan and one of the doctors, they embark on a nerve-wracking mission through the dark, zombie-filled corridors of the facility. Along the way, they narrowly avoid detection, but the tension mounts as they reach the pathogen vault. With the samples in hand, Jerry heads back, only to find a lone zombie blocking his exit. With no other options, he injects himself with one of the pathogens to test his theory. Jerry steps out, face to face with the zombie, and to his relief, the infected creature ignores him, confirming his hypothesis. Jerry returns to the doctors with the samples, and they immediately begin developing a vaccine that can act as camouflage for the uninfected. In the final scenes, Jerry is reunited with his family, Karen, Rachel, Connie, and Tommy, in a secure area in Nova Scotia. Thanks to Jerry's discovery, the vaccine is distributed to civilians and the military, allowing humanity to fight back and safely evacuate infected regions. Though the world is still in chaos, there's a newfound sense of hope. Jerry, in his closing narration, reminds viewers that while the battle has only just begun, humanity now has a chance to survive.